What an absolute mad start of the day. So, it's Friday. I had kind of a crazy day at work today because I woke up super late, which is why I didn't really record this morning. Skedaddled off to work, did my thing, had to stay until 5 today. It was fine. It was a pretty good day. It's a Friday, can't complain. But I have reading sprints in 30 minutes, so I need to make some barbecue chicken pizza stat. And usually I'm a recipe follower, but I don't have one for this. So I just have artisan flatbreads. I'm just gonna spread barbecue sauce on these with chicken and cheese and red onion and call it a pizza. I don't want to know what that was. I'll find out when I have to open that cabinet next. So today I was going through my wallet and I found I had a gift card for a place called The Lazy Dog, I think it's called. And it's only like $10. Has anyone here eaten at this establishment? I looked at their menu today out of curiosity and it looks like $10 will give me like enough, because I don't want to pay like $10 off my meal. I just want to buy something that's $10. So I could do like a dessert and get like a banana pudding, or I could do an appetizer, and those are all like 10 or less. So I kind of want to just try an appetizer from there, but I don't know what they're known for or what's good. I saw there was like deviled eggs that are deep fried. There was a hot honey feta dip that looked good. But if anyone here is a fan of that restaurant, I would love your recommendation, because I just need to use up that gift card and it's been sitting in my wallet taking up space for way too long. That and an Applebee's gift card. I've had an Applebee's gift card for years that I haven't used and I just need to go, but I hate eating out alone and it's hard for me to justify eating out anyway. Cue the 12-year-olds giggling at me making an eating out joke, but there's a wee bit of red onion, we got a baking sheet. I don't have enough counter space for this. I really do. Look at all this counter, but I'm stressed. Okay. I packed my lunch today with some of the... Oh shit, is this only gonna fit one of them? Dang it. Good thing I have a bigger sheet. That'll do. I packed my lunch today with just plain barbecue chicken that I thought might be kind of gross. It was actually good that way, because I didn't want to eat a chicken sandwich, like a pulled chicken sandwich at a lunch table at my workplace. But I quite enjoyed it, just loosey-goosey on its own. I don't know what I'm doing. Do y'all do the trick with your sauces when they get down to the bottom of using like the centrifugal force? Ready? Watch this. It gets all the sauce to the bottom. Do I have a dislocated shoulder now? Yes. But look how much more sauce. So one thing you should know about me is I'm a barbecue pizza fiend. When I go to Cece's Pizza, if they don't have a barbecue pizza in the buffet, I'm like, get to work. What are we doing here without a barbecue pizza? And I'll eat the whole thing. It's so good. Even just smelling this and thinking about pizza, I'm like, gotta be so yummy. I'm gonna do the chicken. This is gonna be hard to do while the chicken is cold. Maybe I'll keep enough to have like one sandwich this weekend. Oh, it's not that bad to spread out. Okay, good. I know I'm gonna jinx it, but I'm surprised that I don't have cats hovering around me like sharks right now. They're probably taking, you know what? They're doing their post-dinner baths and shits. Oh, it's only 5:50. I have 40 minutes before reading sprints. Why did I think it was already like 6:15? I do, however, have some clothes I need to put away, so I will do a Q&A in a little bit, so maybe I can turn the camera off now. Thank you. Have y'all seen my menstrual cup in the shot this entire time? I'm gonna go put this in the other room. Nothing to see here. For the record, it was fresh from being boiled. I don't want to hear it. Okay, I have Mexican cheese to put on this. I thought mozzarella might be weird, and also I wouldn't use all of it, so. All right, now to finish it off, I'm gonna salt base and red onion on it. Hi, Widow. I think we're about good. Ready for the before shot? Before. What if I just dropped it on the ground right now? All right, bye, baby. See you in a bit. I don't know how long to cook that, by the way. I just look up barbecue chicken pizza and I'll trust the first recipe I see. Oh shit, do 425? But I don't need to cook the dough. Okay, well, let's up it to 425. You know what? You know what would be great? Instructions. 7 to 8 minutes at 425. Okay, yeah, either way, 425. All right, let's do a little bit of cleaning uppy. Okay, I'm gonna put away leftovers. I'm gonna let this cook. I'll see ya for snacking and for reading. This feels so low energy today. I hope you're still enjoying. Well, here's the kicker. I've been procrastinating getting off my Patreon live stream because I knew that doing that would mean having to edit this video and put away my clothes so that I could do a quick Q&A so I could have some kind of content. But Rosie is making biscuits on me and it would be very rude to make her get up. So I'm just gonna do a Q&A as is, just laying down in bed, because that's really all I feel like doing, and the laundry basket of clothes can fold itself. Anywho, I'm just gonna go to my Google form and answer some of the questions that y'all submitted. Gordo agrees. I've been watching so many edits of When Did You Get Hot all of a sudden to a bunch of animated characters. My throat hurts from laughing. Okay, whew. Oh shit, 175 questions. Let's see if I can even get through 2 of these. What's your biggest hope for the future? Ugh, I'm so bad about being forward thinking. Like, I'm really not even someone who's a goal setter. I don't know. I just want to be okay. Is that lame? That's all I can say is I want to learn how to cope with no matter what comes my way and just know that I can make it out alive. Less terrifying question, how tall are you? I'm 6 feet tall. What's dating look like for you these days? I kind of mentioned that I went on a date but didn't talk more about it because I went really into it on Patreon. I re-downloaded the dating app Holy Trifecta because I was rereading ACOTAR and I was like, need a man, unfortunately. I just feel like, you know how people always say you have to love yourself before others can love you? I kind of hate that, but at the same time I understand it because I feel like anyone that I date would probably get the loop around from me because it would just be so self-conscious of like, do you like me? And my therapist told me not to go on the date that I did go on because she said I would self-sabotage it. So yeah, that's the first date that I've been on in like 2 years and I pretty much have deleted the apps again. Not going well. I'm a first-time cat mom. Do you have any ideas on how to bond with your cat? I've adopted her from my granddad and I feel like I'm struggling to be a good cat mom. No, don't think that. Bonding, honestly, with cats, as I say this as my cat is making biscuits on me, the best thing you can do is just exist together and be the person they rely on. So as long as you're the one giving the cat meals and you really have to let them come to you because then you kind of become the villain if you want to go seek them out and hold them all the time, which hurts because I'm a dog person and I want animals to love me and I want them to come jump on me every time I get home. I kind of had to ignore Rosie in order for her to come make biscuits on me, so I guarantee you're not a bad cat mom. It might just take time and that's fine. Some of these questions I'm ignoring. How's the weight loss journey going? Is not going. How much money do you make? Why are you so concerned about weight loss when you're absolutely beautiful? Oh my god. I thought that was going a totally different direction. Would you ever do a meetup? Oh, there's so many questions in this one question. Okay, let me start from the beginning. How much money do you make? See, my bad thing is, like, I'll tell you, because I don't care. I usually get like 100 to 300 from YouTube ads. My Patreon is anywhere from like 1,500 to this month it was 2,000, which is crazy to me. I thought I would get like 6 people on Patreon. That's untaxed though, so it's not as high as it sounds because I'll get taxed like 13% on all my self-employment income. And then at my day job, I make 70K-ish before taxes. So I worked my way up from getting 50K when I first started out there. And I feel like I definitely could get more elsewhere, but it's enough for me right now. Why are you so concerned about weight loss? Exactly what I just said about dating. It's like I find it so hard to love myself at the size that I am because it makes my life harder. And there is a side of me that is fat phobic to myself, so it's tough to work through. Would you ever do a meetup? Yes. I've done one in the past in Dallas in like 2014. I'm debating next time I go to like London or New York, we could do something. But yeah, I would totally. I'm very extroverted, so I love meeting book people. Could you do a couponing video, please? I have gotten so out of couponing because the Dollar General deals are ass nowadays, but I need to get back into it, so I might if I get back into it. Would you ever do a live stream on Patreon where we can join? Yes, and I've already done one. I had a live stream where a couple people volunteered to come chat, and we did. So I can do that again someday, I guess. Are there any books that you've read that you loved on the first read but changed your opinion on later, or vice versa? Here's the thing is, I don't really reread books because I'm terrified of that happening. The memory of reading something for the first time and loving it is so sacred to me. I'm so terrified of rereading it and not liking it so much. So for example, there were a couple of kids books that I loved as a kid. They were both horse books. One of them was called Sundancer, which was about a girl who was mute, who got a horse and it like helped her overcome. It didn't say she was autistic, but it was very like autism coded the way she was written, and I found it to be so stereotypical and uncomfortable that I literally had to DNF and be like, I'll let younger me enjoy that and I'm gonna unhaul this and I don't need to ever reread that. And same with Phantom Stallion. I was so bored when I tried to reread the Phantom Stallion, and it was all about Hawaiian culture, and I was like, ugh, a lady. So I'm too woke now to enjoy my favorite books. But other than that, I don't know. I mean, I did reread Frankenstein in the past year, and I think I liked it the first time I read it more than when I reread it, but nothing that like flipped 180, I don't think. But that specifically is why I don't like rereading things, because I don't like to change my mind. What was your favorite memory from the past year? Love your videos. Thank you! God, I don't even remember what happened in the past year. Like, I'd have to look through my phone. I'm literally gonna pull up my camera roll because I can't remember what I've done this year. I mean, starting my Patreon has been a really positive influence in my life, both with having like a really tight-knit community of readers. It helps me stay accountable. I feel like I have twice as, like, I guess it's not even that I have more support, it's that the visibility of that support is so much more apparent. So that has been a game changer for me. I saw Les Miserables live for the first time this year, which inspired me to read the book. So I feel like that set my life on a different trajectory. That musical was so good. Went to Chicago and visited my friend for the first time. That was fun. Yeah, those are a couple of the highlights. How to find the courage to move away from home. Particularly can't find a job in the same area as my family. Oh, I would be terrible at giving advice for this, so I would invite commenters to weigh in. But I will say, if you have a job that's in an industry that you love and it's people, your coworkers are around your age, like coworkers become the people that you see, you know, every day other than weekends. Just know that wherever you go, as long as you have coworkers, you'll have people to talk to and people to lean on. And then even if you don't become besties with your coworkers the way that I do, there's libraries and events and so much that you can do. And think of it as like a new adventure. This is probably such bad advice. I don't know. Part of me dreams of getting out of Texas one day, but I'm the same way. I want to be by my family, so I'm too scared. Are you self-taught on ukulele? Yes, I am. Can you tell? Deep diving into Whitney lore. Oh god. Are you still frustrated that you can't open your freezer all the way, or have you learned to live with it? Oh my god. I don't know if I explained this on video. I literally put in a maintenance request to have someone come look at it, and I was like, I would like to be able to open this, can I get another fridge? And at the time the guy was like, well, the other fridge that we have also has a door that opens that way, so you still wouldn't be able to get into it. And I was like, oh, okay, thank you. But I regret that because I wish I would have fought for it and been like, I would rather have one door that opens all the way in a roll-out freezer than have like half a fridge that doesn't open. So honestly, I've been debating doing another maintenance ticket and saying, hey, someone already checked this out and said that the other fridge wouldn't be better, but I still want the other fridge if we can get that done. That's the fridge lore. I cannot believe you remember that. I might have missed it, but have you read Watch Me? And if so, what'd you think of it? Screams into the void. No, I have not read it. I also never read Believe Me, which is the novella after the entire Shatterby series. It's like the epilogue. Part of it comes from, which, spoiler alert, Believe Me is like the wedding novella. I didn't like how the proposal happened. I thought it was so rushed and so awkward and like terrible. So I didn't care to see how the wedding happened. I heard there's not really even a wedding in the book. And I wanted to leave one stone unturned. Like, people for years asked me to write fan fiction about what their wedding and the proposal would look like, and I never could because I could never imagine it, because I thought it would always, in actuality, be so much better than I'd be able to put it into words, but it was the opposite. It was so lackluster. So I refuse to indulge. Watch Me is just, I feel like she's using these characters now as marketing. I'm like, no one... Now I'm just kind of upset because I'm like, let them rest. 30 years old, you're still making them work. For anyone who doesn't know, Watch Me is a spin-off series of Shatter Me that's set 10 years in the future about a different character, but like Warner and Juliet, question mark, are still central main characters. Like Warner has a POV in book 2 of that series, 30 years old in a YA book, by the way. So I feel like she's just not letting it die, and I'm like, we can let it die. It's okay. It's okay that that series was in its peak in 2014. It's fine. So no, I'm not gonna read it. I have no desire. I honestly think it would break my heart. Like, one of my rules in my Patreon Discord chat is don't talk about Shatter Me. Like, I do not want to hear anything about it, because if I hear, like, Juliet has 3 kids with him, it's gonna ruin my day. I don't want to know. Someone said more about the date. It was fine. I thought it was a good date, but he was so uncommunicative. I kind of had to organize it, and I felt like I was putting in more effort, but then he ghosted me. And when I was like, hey, he was like, yeah, didn't think you were that interested. Babe, I all but planned the date. What do you mean I'm not interested? So he was nice, but I feel like I'm self-conscious that no one will like me, so I'm settling. You know, in hindsight, I'm like, ooh, I was settling, I think. Probably best it didn't work out, whatever. Hi. Hey. Where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years? Guys, I'm so bad at answering these questions. I have no foresight whatsoever. Are there things that you want to 100% accomplish before then? Not really. Not really. I don't know how to have ambition. I'm sorry. Besides reading and books, what other hobbies do you enjoy? Big fan of laying around. I love board games. I'm a hoe for a board game night. I'm getting back into crochet. A little bit of gaming, Skyrim, Toontown. I like volunteering at my library, which counts. Obviously horses. Anything dealing with horses. Would love to horseback ride someday. Maybe that's a 5 to 10 years goal, is lose enough weight to horseback ride. I love cooking. I like being funny. I'm getting more into movies this year, so a little bit watching movies. Getting a sweet treat. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. Would you ever consider switching from Goodreads to another app? I love Storygraph. I know I need to. And I know that they have the easy import thing away from Goodreads. Babe, I'm so tied to Goodreads because I've been on it since 2012. It's hard. It's gonna be hard for me to break that. But maybe I'll do a video someday of trying to switch. How much do you pay for rent? Your apartment is so spacious. I'm just letting everything on the line today. Which, it's funny because when John Paul came and visited me, he was like, oh, your apartment looks bigger on camera. So maybe it's deceptive. My apartment is like 700 square feet. Originally I got it in 2019 for 1,300 plus cat rent plus utilities. Now it's been raised to 1,500 with cat rent, and then utilities is like another 100. The reason I've stayed here for so long is because they barely raise my rent every year, and if you were to move into my apartment as like a new tenant, the same unit would be like 1,700 or 1,800, so I feel like I'm getting a good deal. Yeah, 1,500. Do you want to have your own kids someday? My initial reaction is definitely no. It's not a 1,000% no. Like, I don't think I could get like a hysterectomy or my tubes tied, but I feel I am so scared of that. I feel like I would not adjust well to it. I'm very selfish. I like my time to myself. I don't think that I have it in me to be caring for another person for 18 years. And then I'm scared that they would be difficult to handle, and I don't know how to deal with, you know, a child that's not an angel. So not really, unless like the perfect man came along and I was like, I have to have a family. Are you satisfied with your career choice? I mean, the thing is, I don't know what else I would want to be doing. I don't know. I think what I do is interesting. I've learned through trial and error that I really like analytics jobs, but I'm not like into deep analytical like Excel models that some analytics jobs require. So I like that the part of marketing I work in, I still have like some creative side where I'm writing copy and like doing creative, but then the other half is like analyzing how things perform and then optimizing it based on that. So that felt like such a corporate job interview answer. I'm sure there's other things I'd like doing more, but I feel limited because I can only do what's in Dallas because I don't feel comfortable moving away. I see myself like owning a bookstore or something like that. Like, I would love to be a business owner of just like a storefront because I like helping people. I liked working nonprofit where, you know, you're helping people, not just making shareholders happy. So that's something I'd like to move more toward, but I really have no idea. I think I've kind of learned, like, I don't want a job that's gonna make me famous. So I wouldn't want to lean more into the YouTube thing. I'm happy with my audience as it is. I just genuinely don't know what else I would enjoy. I guess I'd have to try it first. Okay, well, I would keep going, but my camera battery is flashing at me, so hopefully that was enough. I appreciate you guys for submitting your questions and for sitting through this video where I had barely anything to do and say. But it's 9 o'clock now, so I gotta go edit this. Hope you all had a great week. Thank you for watching, and have a lovely Saturday when you're watching this. Bye.